2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far. Right here on 2K Sports. Thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Russell. Luka Doncic out there with Rain Man. Then there's Irving. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Daniels early out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Morant. And it's Hoffman in at the 5 down low. Look at the Trailblazers. They've got the advantage here in Game 7, playing in front of their fans on their home court.
Yeah, no excuses. They have a chance to punch their ticket to the finals here at home. What more motivation do you need?
Here's Rain Man. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those. Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Irving passes to Raymond. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Raymond. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Doncic against Morant. Doncic passes to Williams, and the shot goes in.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Williams with the block. Count the basket. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Rain Man passes to Russell. Doncic outside. It's over Morant. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Russell.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Back to Daniels. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. Now Morant. Lock at 6. Outside, Jones. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Jones. And Dick subbed in for Dyson Daniels. And then for Los Angeles, Jones checked in for Williams. And it's Thompson in for Luka Doncic. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. That one good for 2.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Early. Irving with the steal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Irving. And it's White for Rain Man. And so Russell hits them both. Here's Dick. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. That shot off the mark. Good D by Jones. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchen.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
White, good.
Aggressive on the interior. White takes the hit and completes the play.
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Dick on the wing. Portland no good that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
LaRavia passes to Russell, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Now, here is Russell. White, wide open. He fires. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's LaRavia. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Early out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's Daniels. Then there's Dick. And it's Hoffman in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Doncic passes to Raymond. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here is Daniels after the basket by the Lakers. And the shot goes in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Brown. Back to Doncic. To the left side wing. Rain Man passes to Williams. There's the 3. Doncic, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And there's Daniels putting it right back in. Daniels has got 7 points in the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Dick, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He scored 28 points and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jones checked in for Williams. Russell comes in for Irving. LaRavia is checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Kobe White in for Rain Man. Now here's Wall. He has yet to score. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh, wow. Okay, jaw turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Pass to White. 1:32 left in the first half. Russell with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Russell's got 7 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 9 points over Doncic. And he overshot that one, missing.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 6.
And White had the ball on a string there, creating space off the bounce.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Pass the Wall. Here's Sensabaugh. Back the Wall. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Here's White. Again, the Lakers.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant kicks to Wall. Pass to Kamare. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. From deep three-point land. Sensabaugh, no good. Doncic way outside. Oh, at the buzzer!
That is how you finish it.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Rain Man is out there with Doncic. Then there's Irving. Then it's Russell. And it's Williams at center. Now, here is Russell. Rain Man, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Dix checked in for Daniels. And the Lakers also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lets it go from 11, and it's Morant missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Russell passes to Irving. Here's Rain Man. That's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Morant. He's got 9.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or 2.
Dick wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Dick's got 7.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Russell kicks to Thompson. Down low. Rain Man with the bucket. 14 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Morant passes to Hoffman. Dick with it. He's got 7. Nice D from Russell.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Dick, and that one, good. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Rain Man. Now Russell. 13 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Now here's Jones. That 3 off the mark. Irving against Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got his first bucket of the night. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You look at Rain Man. What a contribution.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
A different look now for Portland. Wall's checked in, and it's Toumani Camara in for Herbert Jones. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And here's Wall. Pass to Morant. Hoffman defended by Jones. That one misses. Los Angeles leading by 20. White goes in, and White slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Back to Morant. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's LaRavia. Yes, that goes in. LaRavia's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Trailblazers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Drills it from outside. Sensabaugh has got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got early. Jones is out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. On the left block, a rebound by N'Jai.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Rain Man. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Rob. Inside. And that one's good, Irving. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Here's Camara. After the basket by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Daniels passes to Jones. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Doncic. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Irving's shot is good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Sensabaugh. That one falls.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Rain Man. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Camara. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw good from Daniels. A different look now for Portland. Wall's checked in, and Grady Dick subbed in for Jones. And the Lakers also making a change. Jones is checked in. Both free throws good from Daniels. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The three for Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Stolen by Brown. Makes it off the glass.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Wall. Outside Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sensabaugh. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a performance they put on with their season on the line. Such enormous pressure heading into this Game 7. They were clearly saving their best for last.
Yeah, these conference finals were a battle for them all the way. But when they needed to be at their best here tonight, they were. And we'll see if having to go the distance in this series takes anything out of them heading into the final round.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rain Man.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic with the steal. And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 34. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Rain Man.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The Western Conference crown is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask for in a game with it on the line. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to LaRavia. Yep, that one goes in there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the three ball is good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And the Los Angeles Lakers win the series and will move on.
I'm getting emotional as we watch all of this go down. Just an amazing accomplishment. You can tell from the moment these playoffs begun that they were committed to a deep playoff run. They had belief in themselves.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.